Hey loves, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, so am I, so welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a pink look, and I'm going to use a few palettes because I don't really have one specific palette that has a lot of pinks in it. So one of the palettes I'm going to be using is going to be my James Charles palette. Another palette that I'm going to be using is going to be my Morphe 39S Artistry palette, which looks like this, and I'm pretty sure the lights don't show the colors as pigmented as they are. And then another palette I'm going to be using is my Urban Decay Vice 2 palette, because there are two pinks in here that I might go ahead and try. So first I'm going to start off with my Morphe 39S palette, and I'm going to go in with this second pink right here on the second row. And I guess I should have had my brushes ready. I'm going in with a Morphe Morphe brush. It looks like this. It's a fluffier brush. I don't have a number on it because it came in a set, and I've already primed my eyes and of course done my eyebrows. I know some of you might not like the way I do my eyebrows, but it's what works for me. Do them however you see fit. So I'm going to go in about here with that light pink color, which is actually called Pink Prize. They're not on the palette, they come on a little plastic film. So I just always tape my film to the top of the palette. And of course, you could probably see that I haven't done my eyebrows. I'm actually letting them grow so that I can go and get them reshaped, because I know they've been looking rough. Shout out to them girls that have perfect eyebrows and don't have to color them in. Y'all are the lucky ones. Oh no. Oh no. And this is just gonna be your transition color. I can't get that hair off. And I'm also filming with my camera today, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to edit this better on my camera than I can with my actual phone. And if you can hear that background noise, that's my grandkids and my daughter. They're not used to having to be quiet for the videos, so y'all will hear them every now and then. I know I haven't been consistent on uploading, but honestly, I've had a lot going on in my life, and I took this week off from work. I had a few vacation days, so I decided to go ahead and take those and then add a couple extra days so that I can have time to collect myself, basically. And I hope everybody's okay from the hurricane or whatever it was that we had passed through. Alright, now I'm gonna go in with another Morphe brush that looks like this. And I'm trying to make sure that you guys can see me, and that I am not too low when I'm doing my eyes. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch to my Morphe James Charles palette, and I'm gonna go in with the pink in there, which is called Skip, would be this one right here. I honestly had my daughter send me pictures of pink looks to see if I could get some ideas, and I wasn't really a big fan of the looks that she sent me. There was a couple that were cute, but not really what I was looking for. So I'm winging it. And this color right here, Skip from the James Charles palette, I know it does stain your eyelid, but stuff like that doesn't bother me. If you have sensitive eyes, I guess, it's a heads up. You might want to be a little careful. My eyes are not really sensitive to makeup, only if I share it. So that's why I don't share my makeup. And only certain products, not everything. And this, you want to blend it like all your colors. And I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush. And just basically blend out the edges. Some people use circular motions, some people use windshield wiper motions. It's all up to you and what works best for you. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that pink, Skip, because I don't want to lose my color. I'm debating on whether to use glitter or not, because I know not everybody likes to wear glitter. And I'm going to go into the other eye and do the same thing. Excuse me. So I had a really rough start to my vacation on Friday, no, Thursday. I was on my way home and the freeway was closed. So I was on the freeway. Well, it took me an hour to get where I actually stopped. And then after that, I was on the freeway for like 5 hours. Waiting for them to open the freeway back up because there was water on the freeway. So once that cleared up, I was able to come home. I left work at like 2:55 and I didn't get home till 9 o'clock that night, which was fun. Not really, but yeah. But I was just glad I made it safe. Didn't get stuck anywhere. Well, in water anyway. My eyebrows look really bad. And I'm trying to film from this camera, but I don't really use it, and I've been meaning to get with my brother so that he could basically show me everything I needed to know on the camera. And I've had this camera for a while, and honestly I take more pictures with my phone than anything. Now you're gonna build that color up until you feel happy with it. You don't have to do like a big bright pink eye, but it's whatever you want and whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm just kind of bringing a little bit of that pink up a little bit to up here, so it looks, I don't know, a little faded. I'm really trying to I don't know, learn how to be a YouTuber, because I don't really know much or what people expect. I don't know how to gain followers, and I haven't really had time to watch videos on that. But I don't know, like I said, I've had a lot going on, so I haven't really been able to be consistent or excuse me, make videos the way that I want to. Saturday night my AC went out and I had to go stay at my sister's house, me and my kids, because we also lost power, and I had to go Sunday to go buy a window unit because we needed to come home, and it was still hot. Maybe around 4 o'clock in the morning it finally cooled down, and then they didn't fix my AC till Monday, so I kind of wasn't in the mood to film. Let me see what color do I want to go with next. I don't really want to add too much purple to this color, but I think I'm gonna add like a deeper pinkish purple, burgundy, I don't know what you would call it. This one right here, that one is called Love That, from the James Charles palette, and I'm going in with this little tip brush, and I'm gonna go right into the crease just to darken that up a little bit and make my crease a little more precise. I'm not sure if this one stains because I've never used it. This is the first time I'm using it, but we will find out. And I moved my room around, so if y'all don't see the backdrop anymore that I had, my little ghetto homemade backdrop, that's why. It took up a lot of space, and I wanted to move my vanity the other way, and I moved my big mirror that I had behind me, or in front of me, and I had to set up a little, basically art slash work area for my crafts and my painting. That's another thing I want to do while I'm on vacation. Sorry. It shut off on its own. I guess it only has like a 10-minute thing. I text my aunt to ask her if she wanted pink and purples or just pinks, but I'm assuming she's at work because she never responded. So that's why I'm winging it. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, my face has been breaking out so bad, and I think it's just stress. I had this big old ugly pimple here the other day, and then I woke up with this ugly thing this morning. Pretty bad, but I try not to stress because I know God's got me despite anything I may be going through right now. And I'm trying my best to keep a positive attitude. Okay, next. Let's do... I'm gonna go ahead and do a cut crease. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I have so many concealers that I need to use up. I haven't tried that one yet. I just bought this Milani Conceal Imperfect. Conceal Imperfect the other day. And I'm so ready to try it. But today I am going to use my Jordana Take Cover. Sorry if you can't see that. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hand. And then, I don't know if I want to use this brush or a different brush. Yeah, I'll just go in with this one. Let me clean it up real quick. Oh, that would have been bad. It had green eyeshadow on it. I bought these wipes. They're called Beauty Intuition makeup brush wipes. I bought them at 5 and Below. I think they were like $2 or something, $2.99 or $2. And they're basically just meant not to do a deep clean on your brush, but at least get some of that color off. And I guess they're okay. They're not great because your brush is still going to be stained unless you really wash it. But since I don't really wash my brushes that often, that's why I needed it. Alright, so I'm going to start here. Oops. And when you have a wet concealer, you don't really want to put too much at a time, because it's harder to work with like that. And you don't necessarily have to do what I'm doing. You can do whatever works for you. I think for me it's a little bit harder because I have wrinkly eyelids. Harder but not impossible. And like I said, I didn't want to make this a purple look, which is why most of that color, that purple color, is not even gonna show. When you mess up a cut crease, you have to go higher. Sorry, I'm just trying to make them a little even. All right. That's just gonna have to work. So, the next color I'm gonna use, the way I have everything set up, I have no room. I am going to try pink somewhere else. Let's see how this works. I don't like that one. They don't even show. I'm using a palette. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and use the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to go in with this lighter color called X-Rated first. See how that looks. And then I'm going to make sure this is not creasing. Start off here. Maybe not. Maybe go in with my finger so that you can see it better. You don't always have to go in with your finger. Sometimes if you have a flat brush, not necessarily flat, but I have tons of brushes. Where are they at? Okay, here's one. This is a Wet n Wild brush. It looks like this. Let's see if that one works. Oh yeah, that works. And then I'm gonna go, I wanna go at least midway. I guess I'll go in with the Coax? This color from the Urban Decay palette. I want to say it's called Coax because it's spelled like hoax but with a C. Come on, brushes, work with me. Anybody else hold their mouth open while they're freaking putting makeup on? I don't know why I do it. I really hope y'all can see this color because to me I can't really see it, and that's why I wanted a different color. So that you would be able to see it. maybe I'll go in with the pink. Mix that in a little bit. So I wouldn't do it this way. What you can do is put your pink down first. Alright y'all, welcome back. My camera battery died, so I had to wait and charge it. But while I was gone, I went ahead and finished up this eye. Not really finish it up, but I started working on it to see what I was gonna come up with. And I went in with some purple glitter, and I added a pink over this color, and then I made my own pink violety color, fuchsia, whatever you want to call it, for an eyeliner out of eyeshadow from a palette that I don't use because I don't really like, I don't like the pigment. I don't feel like it's pigmented enough. So I just basically scraped these two into a little container, and I use these little pill things so that I can reuse them. And then I mixed it up with my Inglot Nyc Liquid. Now this thing, I want to say I paid like $12 for, maybe $13. I don't remember, it was a long time ago. And you can see that the bottle is almost completely full still. I've only used it a couple of times, and it takes very little. I don't even have to squeeze the top to have the product drip into the powder that I need. You can also use this to revive gel liners, or your brow pomades as well. Anyway, so I just added that to my powder eyeshadow and mixed it up with a brush. I went in with this, I mixed it with this brush, and I also did my wing with this brush. This brush is actually an art painting brush. I bought it at Hobby Lobby, and it's the Fine Touch Round 5.0. But you see it's really thin. It came in a package, and I bought the package because I was really interested in this brush right here. And it does have, let's see, different size brushes. Oops, sorry. They're all like the fine tip brushes, but they vary in sizes. I think it came with 4, 5, 6 brushes, if I'm not mistaken. But I wanted to use this one so that I can get that wing. Now when you use this, I'm not gonna lie, it depends on how pigmented you want it. You can thin it out by adding 1 or 2 drops. No, adding 2 or 3. Or you can keep it thick like I did, by adding less drops. Anyway, so that this video wouldn't be super long, I went ahead and finished this eye. Well, got to the point that I'm at now, and what I did was I went back in with that pink color Skip from the James Charles palette, this one right here. I know y'all can't see it like I can see it, but it's really pigmented. These colors, the camera is showing them a lot brighter than what they are. And I just basically, to make it a little more pink, I tapped the pink color over the shimmers that I already put down. I don't want it to stand out too much because I don't want it to take away from the liner that I'm gonna do. So I just tap it, and another way you can do it is putting the color down first, the pink, and then going over with the lighter shimmer, which is what I should have done, but I didn't realize this was gonna be so light. So I'm gonna bring it about to the center point right here. I'm gonna leave that alone for now. And sorry if y'all can see these hairs that I have standing up. When my iron is low, my hair falls out, so it makes it, when I take my iron pills, it starts growing back and it stands up. So I have to deal with that. All right, so I'm just gonna take that little fine tip. Nope, I'm not. I'm gonna go in with my glitter first, because that's how I did the other eye. And for that one, I went in with this brush. It's also from that art collection. And I went in with my purple glitter. And I showed you guys the last time my glitter glue, which is stored in here. I'll leave that open. My glitter is the J-Cat. It's called Sparkling Powder. I couldn't tell you what color it is because they always have the stickers here with the names on them. So when I removed the sticker, I forgot to save that. Anyway, I'm just gonna dip into my glue, and then I'm gonna go along this line. And don't forget, this kind of dries fairly quick. And I poured some of my glitter into this little container. It's a pill box. It's an easy way to store your glitter. So you don't pour out too much that you're not going to use. Just basically follow this line. Sorry, y'all, I have to concentrate for this part. Can I help you? Like that door is not making noise. While my battery was charging, I had to go mop the kitchen floor and eat something because I hadn't eaten. All right. Alright, that's good. I'm gonna put that up before I spill it everywhere. Because the way my day is going, it might. And now I'm gonna go in with my liner paste. My homemade liner. So if y'all have any eyeshadows that y'all feel don't work very well, or that y'all don't use because you don't see them showing up enough, you can definitely do that. Make them into eyeliners. I'm left-handed, so it's so hard to do my right eye. And then when I get over here, I'm just going to wing it out. And you can make this as thin or as thick as you want it. Totally up to you. I did notice in some areas that it would clump up a little bit. I don't know if that's from the drying or just moving it around too much. Or you can not be cheap like me and go buy colored liners. But if I can use something I already have at home, I'd rather do that. And those little clumps, I'm just wiping them off. Alright guys, well here is the finished look. I went ahead and added two little purple jewels right in the inner corner of my eyes. I did the blush. I added a light pink. Where is this? I believe Beauty's Foxy. Velvet Matte Liquid Lip. It is a little streaky, but it's not bad. They feel good on the lips, and it's cheap. What else did I try new today? Oh, the Milani concealer. It's okay. It's another concealer. I think the foundation is fine without the concealer. So anyway, this is what my finished look came out to be. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Y'all have a good one. Bye. Oh wait, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Y'all, it does me a lot of good when y'all do that. I'm not growing if I can't get new subscribers, if my videos aren't liked, stuff like that. So just wanted to remind y'all, and it's free. Have a good one.